Hello, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is an all signs, you and them reading. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It's greatly appreciated. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could find paper and pen, but I don't have anything next to me. All right, let's start off with, we're going from Capricorn to Sagittarius because that's just how I post the videos in that order. Anyway, all right. So Capricorn, you and them, what's going on? You, them, and the outcome for November 2025. And then I'm going to take out maybe 2 hidden oracle cards. Basically, what do they want to say to you? So even though I'm labeling it as this is you, this is them, it can go vice versa. Sometimes it will even resonate like this is just you or this is just them. So you will be the best judge of that. Okay, Capricorn, what's going on between you and them, Capricorn? Oh, the 2 of Cups. Okay, nice. For you, you have the 3 of Wands. This is waiting. This is expectation. For them, High Priestess, they could be silent right now. Your outcome is the Hermit. Yeah, Virgo and Pisces energy here. The Hermit as your outcome. I don't know if this is looking at the situation discerningly. Now, the Hermit is also a card of introspection, isolation. So let's see here. Why is the 2 of Cups here for Capricorn? The Knight of Wands, the Hanged Man. Okay, I kind of was expecting that. And the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is actually pretty awesome. The situation here seems like there is this go energy, this, I don't know, it feels like, and I like this type of energy. And with the Ace of Cups being here, this can be something new, or for some, it's a new phase or chapter after a moment of a pause, of maybe seeing things from a different perspective with this Hanged Man here. I also feel like with the Knight of Wands, this go energy, this urge, this impulse, followed by the Hanged Man, there's a pause there. There is a pause. So for some of you, maybe there is an approach, a different approach that you have in regards to relationships, romantic relationships, because of this Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups here. And maybe something new is appearing. What is this 3 of Wands for you? Why is that here? The Star, Aquarius, the Justice, Libra. Oof. And the Death card, Scorpio. I'm saying oof because 3 major arcanas right off the bat. So there might have been a period of healing here and balancing things out and transformation for yourself. Now, you could be waiting on that as well, or waiting for someone to go through that. I feel like there's a sense of a readiness, and there's an expectation here. Why is the High Priestess here? The Hierophant, Taurus energy, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. I feel like there's something going on either externally or internally with the individual that you're dealing with. because there seems to be kind of like a push and pull with this Five of Wands. And this Hierophant could be like, I don't know if it's their beliefs. Maybe there is a relationship here or some sort of commitment that's already here, because a Hierophant can represent contracts. And the Five of Wands, there's some sort of instability here, maybe drama that they're dealing with. And with the Six of Swords, I just get the sense of like a push and pull, like it's an internal fighting, even though it could also be external. Maybe it's both. And Six of Swords is moving past that. So I don't know if this is in the process and they're just not making that known with the High Priestess, or it's all happening internally. Let's see what the... For some of you, it could also be that this person is choosing to stay silent. Maybe there is some sort of conflict or uncomfortability. What is the Hermit here as the outcome? The Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. I just see this Ace of Pentacles is a seed to be planted, right? There's something here that's secure, that's stable. There's an opportunity here. However, with the Five of Pentacles, either somebody is feeling like they're not good enough, or a sense of lack, or they can't. I feel like I get this, I can't. And then Three of Swords, heartache, disappointment. Somebody here could be holding on to something. And I'm saying that Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, there's a Four of Pentacles there, which is holding on to something really tightly. It could also represent saving, greed, not opening up. The following cards, Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Chariot, seems very promising, where there's an overcoming energy. A confidence. Let's see, what do they want to say? What does this person want to say to Capricorn? What does this person want to say to Capricorn? I can't stop thinking about you. Let's see, what does Capricorn want to say to this person in case you're cross-watching? What does Capricorn want to say to this person? I couldn't let you get too close. No, I couldn't let you get close to me. Could go vice versa. Could both be them, both be you. Again, take it as it resonates. And I'm saying that just because the High Priestess being in their position, this would make sense for that. But either way. Yeah. So the outcome as of right now, I think this is pretty good, but there's just something here in the middle that it could even even be something that's happening in the physical realm, like 3D. It could even be practical things, money-wise, everyday life, because of Pentacles, right? And it's leaving somebody feeling completely depleted. Like, I keep getting the I can't. And then the Three of Swords, I feel like that's more like here, because it's swords. There's some sort of pain here. So there might be a bit of isolation here. Could be Gemini energy. I see the Lovers card here. I feel like action will be taken. Communication will be had. And maybe somebody comes to, in their introspection, eventually. I don't think it's right now, though. It comes to some sort of, I don't know if it's a choice, or something like that. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you and them. I wish I could timestamp. You and them, Aquarius. Oh, you know what? I probably need to charge my phone. Shoot. All right, you have the Hanged Man. Let's see if I could charge my phone. Let me see if I can get this here. All right. Oh, this is the wrong one. I have one on here. No, I do not. All right, I'm so sorry. Okay. Got it. Sorry about that. Aqua. All right. You have the Hangman. There might be some sort of pause. For you have the Hierophant. You might have Taurus in your chart. Doesn't have to be. They have the Eight of Pentacles. Your outcome is the Five of Wands. Okay, I really feel like there is some sort of conflict that's going on. This could be even a work situation. Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles. What is this stagnation, this pause here? Why is the Hanged Man the situation here? Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and what is that? Four of Cups. There's something very dissatisfying with whatever the situation is, and it might leave you or you and them or just them, whatever, at this kind of standstill. Because I feel like with this Ten of Pentacles, this could be a family situation. This could be like where you feel you can grow or are growing, or you feel secure here, this Ten of Pentacles. This is why I'm saying it almost feels like work related. There might be communication, or something is said, or maybe you feel like something isn't enough, because the Four of Cups is almost looking at it like, ugh, same shit, different day kind of thing. I don't know about the situation. Do I feel secure here? For some of you, it's not getting paid enough somewhere. What is, I also got the sense of like promises someone can't keep. Why is the Hierophant here for you? Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups. Immediately I got that you're committed to something. Let's see what the Eight of Pentacles is on their side. The Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra. It doesn't have to be. Or they have it in their chart. Again, doesn't really matter. But somebody could be really focused on what it is that they're doing at work right now. There could be a bit of bitter energy with this Queen of Swords. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but I get the sense of somebody wants to say something. Somebody wants to say something. I don't know if it's about making things right, or maybe there's a lot going on and trying to, I don't know if it's work together, but something wants to be said. I feel like you are feeling a bit on the depleted side, but there's still kind of like this, I don't know if it's a feeling of things are going to change or for something new, or maybe that's what you're waiting on. Five of Wands, you have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Fool card. Okay, so all these cards are pretty positive, clarifying a not so positive card. Because there seems to be some sort of celebration, reunion, something that's good, something that feels good, and I don't know, maybe it even feels risky. That's why the Five of Wands here. It could be that you don't trust something. Maybe there's some sort of conflict here, something that's hidden maybe, or something that's not being seen very clearly. I get the sense of depletion. For some of you, you fear that this is not your security anymore. I don't know. This doesn't feel like a person to me. This feels like work related or something like that. Something to do with stability, money. Now, if it does have to do with a relationship, I feel like with this outcome here, there is a fear of... I kind of get like a fear of getting hurt again, a fear of trying too much, or of, you know, persevering to no avail type of thing. But at the same time, there is this want, this desire, possibly to maybe mend things. But there's still this kind of bitter energy, and I feel like it's on both sides. But it's kind of like two ends of the spectrum. It's like kind of like love-hate relationship. All right, let's see. Oh, you were the best thing in my life. And what about you to them? Could go vice versa. Oh. Let's try that again. Let's say this is a work thing. Maybe you think your work thing is the best thing in your life. Or maybe your job recognizes you as a really great employee. I don't know. Okay, and I feel you even though we are apart. So there might be some sort of strong connection here between you and another person. And I feel like this could go vice versa, these messages. If it's like a work situation, it could be that you think about work wherever you go. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces. You and them. Okay. Page of Pentacles. For you, Judgment. For them, wow, Two of Cups. Your outcome, Knight of Swords. All right, let's see why the Page of Pentacles is here. Between you and them, there could be some sort of communication in regards to working something out. Maybe just like mundane things. For some, it's, I guess, something small. Why is it the Page of Pentacles here? You have the Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, Nine of Swords. Okay, so it's a lot of swords. So either, well, since this is the situation, it could be both of you. Very much up here in the mind, in the head, there is, and all of these are threes, so there might have been even a situation that was a third party situation. It doesn't have to be that it was another person. It could be that something else was prioritized as opposed to the connection. But there's clearly heartache, pain, disappointment, wanting to move on from that, but there's still a lot of stress and anxiety. And I almost feel like this Page of Pentacles is both individuals coming from this I feel like, because the page is a younger individual, so it could be coming from, it could be immaturity. I don't necessarily get that, but I feel like it's kind of like talking to each other like from your inner child point, as opposed to two adults talking. It's two adults talking, but it's really their inner child. I feel like there's a lot of pain here. But being the Page of Pentacles, I don't know if that it's the communication isn't really like romantic. It could be just like, well, how are things working out and whatever. Hey, guitar lover. Let's see what this Judgment card is here on your side. Again, it can go vice versa. So Pisces, why do you have the Judgment card? Queen of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups at the bottom. You could be a feminine Pisces, female Pisces with the Queen of Wands. It doesn't have to be, or maybe whatever you're thinking about this. Anyway, take it as it resonates. But somebody here in this feminine energy with the Queen of Wands, there is kind of like because she does represent confidence, attractiveness. There's a bit of an emotional detachment here, and with the Four of Swords is wanting a mental break. But it's clarifying the Judgment card, which I feel like this is just, it's wanting some sort of resurrection, an opportunity, a second chance. Maybe for things to, I don't know if it's spark or liven up. think this Ace of Wands is more of like bringing some sort of vitality. What is the Two of Cups for you or for them? The Seven of Cups, the Five of Cups. Maybe this is you because this is all water energy. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, Page of Cups. There is a bit, I feel like it's a lot actually. There is confusion. Where do I stand? What do I do? Maybe even feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Seven of Cups can also be about having other options. I don't think that's really necessarily the case. I mean, it could be, but there is a sense of sadness, maybe regret. I just feel like with this Page of Cups, there's like, I want to offer this cup. I want to apologize, or I want to say my feelings kind of thing. Why is the Knight of Swords here? King of Wands. Now we have a matching pair. The Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Because this could go where this masculine energy with the King of Wands, this is wanting, this is what I want. I want to fight for this, but I don't like that it's clarifying the Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. This seems a little bit on the disaster side. Like the approach isn't, I would say, the best. Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Death card. Could be a Capricorn. You have the Devil here with the Queen of Pentacles, both Capricorn energy. You have Scorpio. Is this about fighting whatever toxicity is in the middle? Yeah, it's about healing. And patience. Something takes patience. There could be some sort of new beginning here that you or them or both are waiting on. Something is becoming heavy just watching this, because it almost seems like there could be a bit of immaturity. Maybe the way someone speaks, someone takes it the wrong way, lack of trust. But working together, successful. So is there potential for this? I feel like that's a yes. Let's see what the oracle cards say. I knew exactly what I was doing. And another one. So just to reiterate, I'm going to say it for every sign. The messages could be them to you, you to them, both from them, both from you. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, I get that with this pile over here with the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups. Let me get another one for the I knew exactly what I was doing. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, maybe there's a bit of a detachment. Maybe that's the exactly, I knew exactly what I was doing and the so many things remind me of you. Maybe there is a bit of a detachment there to not have the constant thought of you, or vice versa. Okay, so let's move on to Aries. I don't want to spend forever on these. Aries. Shoot. What's this? Yes, okay. Aries, let's see. You and them, Aries. You and them. All right, situation, and a card for you, a card for them, and the outcome. Okay, Aries, you have the Nine of Swords. So the situation, either somebody is stressing out or the situation is stressful. You have Libra energy, could have it in your chart, doesn't have to be. Justice card on your side for them, the Three of Wands, and your outcome, the Ten of Swords. Man, I feel like all these outcomes have been a little difficult. You know what there is? I don't remember exactly. Like astrologically, the end of the month, I think, to the beginning of the month, there's like heavy energies where where things can seem a bit more difficult than usual. Like maybe a potential for more arguing or disagreements. But it's all like purging everything out, and that's why it's coming off that way. So I guess, let's see. The strong will survive. Anyway, let's see what this Nine of Swords is. Why is that here? Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Swords. So this could be a bit of something that seems like a loop or maybe a repetitive cycle. And I get the sense of wanting to move beyond that, moving to calmer waters. There could be lack of communication or perhaps difficulty in communication. Because there seems to be energy of movement, right? Eight of Wands and then this Wheel of Fortune. Let me show you. So the Eight of Wands is something that comes in quickly. It's movement. And so is the Wheel of Fortune. It's good luck. The wheel is turning. And this almost looks like the wind is blowing and the wheel is turning because of it. However, the following card is this Eight of Swords. Hey, Andy. The Eight of Swords, this feeling stuck. And I feel like it's stuck in the mind. Stuck in some sort of cycle. Look, Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is not... Like, I'm ignoring everything that's happening outside, not looking. And the Two of Swords is about a stalemate, but it is also, there is, if you notice, the blue and the red. What the heck? So there's like a choice here, and it could be very significant. What is this, Justice? Why is the Justice here for Aries? The Two of Pentacles. There it is. Another two. The Moon. There's a lack of clarity. There might be fears. There might be a lot of emotions. And the Five of Cups. So it's like things up in the air. There might be a lot going on. Again, that loop that I was talking about. Look at this over here. Look at that loop. And something isn't clear. There's a bit of sadness, maybe regret, maybe grief. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But with this Justice card, there's a bit of wanting balance. I was going to say wanting justice. Maybe for some there is this wanting justice. I feel like a sadness here. And wanting things to be balanced, wanting things to be right. Ten of Pentacles just flew out. Wanting things to be super secure. For some, it has to do with family, loyalty. Oh, look. Emperor came out. That's Aries. Could be wanting to control the situation if we're going to take it that route. Or feeling Let's look at the sense of feeling a need to be strong to overcome this. What is this Three of Wands? Why is that here? The Lovers, Gemini energy, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. It's not bad. But 7 and 3, there's a Four of Wands. Yeah, there is a strong indication of foundation, stability, home. There might be even this feeling of pushing away. I don't see anything being done, though. Somebody could be moving very slowly or just kind of like sitting, waiting. If anything, both feel like they're waiting here. What is this Ten of Swords? Why is that here? As the outcome, the Ten of Cups, the Star, and the Seven of Cups. 10 and 7, that's a 3. It almost feels like to me like this, oh, waiting and nobody's doing anything about it, but they want to. But it's almost a bit of stubbornness. Maybe that's why the Emperor came out. For somebody might, or both, are needing a bit of healing. There might be distance, physical or emotional, with the Star card. I also get the sense of like hope is killing it, like killing me. All right, let's see what, oh. I feel you leaving me behind. I feel you leaving me behind. So either this is them to you, you to them, or both of the messages are from them to you, or both of the messages are for you, from you to them. You and I were too young. So I don't know if the too young is actual age difference. Maybe that's all it's indicating, that there's an age difference. Doesn't mean that you were too young. Could also indicate maybe there's a difference in maturity level. It could really be a bunch of different things. I don't usually take this one too literal. This could also be a timing thing. You and I were too young. Maybe the timing just wasn't right yet. Well, yeah, I have to say a possibility, because I can't say that it's set in stone, because it could change and not everyone's story is the same. Because sometimes people resonate as, oh, this is how I feel, and then there's another person who's the same sign and they're like, oh no, that's not me, that's the other person is feeling that way. So it's a little difficult to say something like set in stone. Okay, I'm not sure what that last comment meant, but I mean, if this is not something you want to hear or resonate with, or is clearly triggering you, then you can always click off. You don't have to watch this. You know, not everyone, just because the energy is there of like a reconciliation doesn't mean you have to take it. You could absolutely say no. Free will. But if you're just going to be here to spew your anger on somebody you don't even know, and somebody who is not saying anything wrong to you, that's not very nice. All right, moving on to Taurus. Taurus. You have the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords on your side. For them, the Empress. This could be you, because it is Taurus or Libra energy. And the Six of Pentacles as your outcome. All right, so let's see why you have the Three of Wands. Waiting. Six of Cups, the Fool, and the Moon card. I think there's a bit of fear here to jump into something either of the past or some sort of connection that you might feel deeply. With the Six of Cups, Fool, Moon card. This is Pisces energy. You could be dealing with one. Maybe even Aries with the Fool card. And there's a waiting here. There might even be like, am I ready for this? Why is the Six of Swords here for you? The Star, the Three of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, that's pretty good. So there might be some sort of hope in attaining something that feels secure. For some of you, it's getting together with family. Maybe there is some sort of travel. Thanks, Andy. Oh, you have the Hanged Man here. Let's see why the Empress is here for the other person. Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands. So with this Empress card here, you could be dealing with a feminine energy. I mean, it could go vice versa. Maybe a mother, because Empress represents mother. But there is definitely a strong sense, I don't know if this is you or if this is them. This is in the position of them, but it can go vice versa, as I was explaining already, because it's energy. You can't put a label on this is exactly you and this is exactly this person. Like for that, I'd be sounding like Miss Cleo, and then I'd definitely be a fraud. But I don't claim to be a psychic. Somebody is definitely feeling depleted with this Five of Pentacles. There could be a bit of maybe financial issues, health issues even with the Five of Pentacles, maybe even feeling a bit left out in the cold, but there's still this strong desire for growth, for overcoming certain things. There is this, I get like the sense of hope for the future. There's like a positive outlook, but that Five of Pentacles is detrimental, I would say, because this is not helping somebody feel secure, or there might be trust issues as well. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Oh, Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so the masculine energy with this King of Pentacles, and then you also have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if somebody is avoiding commitment. Why is You have the Ten of Cups. Somebody is running away from happiness. Immediately I got the sense of like somebody's having a hard time either with commitment or believing they could commit to something. Seven of Pentacles investment, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody is going to be put in the position of what do they really want? Something is clear. They don't want something to end. But there is, I don't know if it's a sense of like something is off about the connection. Maybe there's lack of communication, lack of emotions being expressed or given, and it's leaving too much room for what's going on, what ifs. Now, can things turn around? I would say yes. Yes, things can turn around. We have the masculine energy with the King of Wands, sorry. So action can be taken. Now, I say masculine, it doesn't matter if man or woman or whatever is taking the action. But something can absolutely move forward, slowly but surely. But somebody is going to have to see that effort is needing to be put into this and that there is some sort of longevity here. I don't know if somebody is too stuck in their ways. Like somebody is a little too, I almost get like hard-headed, and there's another person who's open here. That cat is very loud. Okay, let's see. Let's get 2 cards. What do they want to say to you? What do you want to say to them? Or again, what the fuck? Maybe they're meeting. Okay. You have, I wish I could take back my words. Maybe some unpleasant words were said, and I can't stop thinking about you. Bro, that is serious, this cat. You know what? I'm going to take that as a sign. Maybe somebody is missing the physical action. Even though I don't think the Ace of Wands didn't come out. Okay, let's move on to Gemini. Let's move on to Gemini. Bro, this is bothering me so much. Hold on a second. Let me close the window. All right. I closed the window and I turned on the fan. Okay, Gemini. Sorry for the interruption. Gemini. You have the Death card. Something could either be over or something is significantly transforming itself, changing. Something ends for a new beginning. No, there's a bunch of them out in the backyard. So they like huddle over there. It's like cat hotel. So 5 of Pentacles keeps coming out. You have the 5 of Pentacles. They have the 2 of Wands. And the outcome is the Ace of Swords. All right, so let's see. What is this Death card here? Somebody could have Scorpio in their chart. Maybe you both have Scorpio in your chart. because it's in the current situation. The King of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo, the Five of Wands. You always have fire signs come out for you. King of Wands, Five of Wands, the Strength card, Leo energy, ooh, Sag energy. Look at that. Fire. Fire. Somebody could be waiting for an argument to settle down. I feel like there's such intense energies here. Something is needing to settle down. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Could be feeling a lack here. There's quite a bit of a struggle here. Oof, Three of Swords, Page of Cups, and there's the Temperance. For some of you, you're wanting to apologize because you're not liking how this is feeling, or you want them to apologize. Either way, you want some sort of expression. Maybe it's not even an apology. It's like, you know what? We're hurt. Can we act like we love each other? Can we say something just so we can feel better type of thing? Why do they have the Two of Wands? If this is not you, this could be them, okay? Just FYI. How many times I have to explain how a tarot card reading works? Two of Wands, you have the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like the energy is there of like, okay, you know, let's make this stable again. Let's love each other again. But that Two of Wands is more of like, well, let me see if that can happen. Let me see if it's going to happen first, like from the other person. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Now, I do think that somebody is going to take action, though. You have the Tower, the Sun, and as I say that, yes, because the love is still there. Four of Swords. Somebody wants peace. The Lovers. That's you. Tired. I feel like tired of mind games, or tired of this petty, just tired. Somebody could be thinking, is this over? Nope. Now, for those of you where this is over, there's a potential here for a new beginning with somebody else, with this Ace of Cups. But the potential there for a new beginning, a new chapter, to overcome this, for things to turn out better. The opportunity is there, but not everyone needs to take it. Let's see. You know, when I watch other tarot card readers and I see them get negative people in their chat, I'm like, why? What is the point of that? It makes no sense to me. Like, what do you feel you're accomplishing by being negative? Like, do they think that somebody is going to be like, oh, we're on Gemini right now. What's your zodiac signs? I don't know. I don't know what it is for you. You're going to have to look at your birthday. Like, I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. Like, for the person to be like, oh yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm going to end the live stream right now. I don't know. Oh, you got 2 cards already flying out. I didn't even have to take anything. I remember every detail of that day. There might be something significant. that happened where it could be something that replays over and over. Maybe this is the argument all the time. I want to tell you how I feel. And I do see that here with that Page of Cups, which was already said. So let's move on to Cancer. Okay. Cancer, what is your situation? A card for you, a card for them, and a card for the outcome. King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or have it in your chart. Seven of Cups for you, for them, 10 of Wands. The Devil card, Capricorn, is the outcome. There could be a focus on, I don't know if it's like money right now with this King of Pentacles, what can be provided for the connection perhaps. For you with the Seven of Cups, feel like it's, I don't know if you're wondering about something. I mean, it could be options, like options of what to think of. It doesn't have to be necessarily people. But this Seven of Cups is, there's a bit of confusion. And on their side with the 10 of Wands, there's a bit of a burden here. I feel like this is pretty much repetitive. I should have done an all signs collective reading instead. And I feel like I say that all the time. All right, what is this King of Pentacles? Why is that the situation for Cancer? The Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is pretty much the same from Capricorn now until Cancer. It seems like pretty much the same. Look, Cancer with the Chariot. So there might be some sort of choice in regards to a new opportunity with money or something that makes you feel secure or stable with the Ace of Pentacles. There might be competition in regards to work, or maybe things are a bit difficult. Now, if it's in regards to a relationship, there's clearly a bit of a conflict here with this Five of Wands. Now, it could be representing fighting for this, but I'm not sure. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Oh, you're a Capricorn. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, and Knight of Cups. So there might have been a new chapter in love, or this could be something new, but feeling disappointed. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Knight of Cups. So either you're waiting to see if someone comes and approaches you or contacts you or makes some sort of move, in, like a romantic. And for some of you, maybe you are wondering if there are options out there, but you're feeling very hurt though. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Two of Wands. For some of you, maybe it's also fire here. Maybe they have earth and fire. I don't know. Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Again, Capricorn energy. I feel like this individual, now for some this can be you. Again, take it as it resonates. Somebody is weighing I feel like if there was a disconnect, whether there was an actual breakup or there was some sort of argument or drama and there's an emotional disconnect there, somebody is feeling that loss. Somebody is feeling like they want that comfortability that you provide for them. Now, for some, this can also represent that they're just focused on their everyday thing and then they might have a lot going on. There could also be thoughts of like, do I say anything? Do I not? Why is the devil here? Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that emotional disconnect. For some, this could be work related because a lot of pentacles are coming out as well. Why is this the devil though? I feel like this devil card isn't necessarily such a negative thing, although it is usually. Now, it could be that there is a detachment from some sort of toxic situation or a situation that is leaving both you and them tied, not free. So the toxicity could be that both of you are holding resentment. I don't know. This is an example. And Eight of Cups, walking away from that, having some sort of plan to work together to give. There's an equal give and take here. This can work well. There might be a set of if this is like work related or something like that, I feel like it would benefit for somebody to lead, for someone to yeah, I get like the sense of like a leader, because there might be that lack of leadership. Maybe everyone just does whatever they want. Maybe everyone wants to lead, but you just can't be doing that. If this is in regards to relationship, I feel like there's such a strong attraction. Maybe this is about bringing passion back into that. Let's take out the Hidden Truth Oracle. What do you mean your special zodiac signs? Your moon sign, your rising sign, is that what you mean? That you would have to put your information into a birth chart calculator. Which you could just Google. All right, let's see. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And you came closer than anyone. Yeah, there's a strong connection here. And it was my fault, but I blamed you. Well, you might resonate with that. Maybe you feel like it was that person's fault, but they blamed you. And for some, maybe this could be both. You know? As they say, there's their side, my side, and then there's the truth. I'm probably saying that wrong, but all right, let's move on to Leo. 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 222 on the clock. Well, now it's 223. Leo. Leo. Ooh, the Lover's card just flipped out. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. But it fell also in the reverse. You have the Four of Pentacles as the current energy for you, Four of Swords. For them, Ace of Cups. And your outcome is the Justice card, Libra energy. So with the Four of Pentacles being the situation, this could be a holding on as well as a closed off energy. King of Wands, Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Somebody feels like something is lost. I don't even know why I'm getting that, but that's exactly what I'm getting. Somebody feels like something is lost, like the emotions are gone, the feelings are gone, or I also get the sense of very much closed to the past. Either not wanting to repeat the past, not wanting past people to come back around. But I also get the sense of like holding on to it. There's a bit of a contradiction there. Ah, yes, Andy, thank you. What is the Four of Swords? The Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands. There's the King of Pentacles. You could have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart, dealing with one. I feel like you're not doing anything. I think you're in a hurt place. Whether you don't want to acknowledge it or whether you do acknowledge it. Seven of Swords, Four of Swords. There's a Three of Swords there. It's just not showing up right now. So this is something in here. It could be that you're trying to run away from that. Maybe you're just focused on work. I'm not going to do anything. I also get the sense of I'm not doing anything because I'm trying to avoid drama and conflict. I'm trying to be the bigger person. Let's see for them why they have the Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles, High Priestess, Ace of Swords. So there's something here that they want to share. They're still invested in this. They might not be saying much. I get the sense of like observing, watching. Even though that's Page of Swords. The Devil, Capricorn energy, the Ace of Wands. Whew. This person, if you have not heard, Devil, Ace of Wands, that is a high sexual attraction. I think they might be containing that. Why is the Justice card here? Sun, that's you. Tower, Hanged Man. I don't know if something shifts someone's perspective or something happens. Clarity happens, someone's perspective changes, like something either happens all of a sudden or something falls apart. Knight of Cups, the Star, the Six of Swords. Somebody might even want to come to apologize. I feel like somebody sees you as their person. Let's see what the Hidden Truth Oracle says. I don't want you to go. No, 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 no. Please don't go. That's the song that I just got in my head. tell that don't, please don't go. You came closer than anyone. Okay. And I know that I crossed the line with you. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Move on to Virgo. Doo-doo-doo. Virgo. Sun. Could be dealing with a Leo. Sun, moon, rising. Doesn't have to be. This is happiness, clarity. You have the Five of Swords. What the heck, Virgo? How do you have all this clarity, happiness, blah, 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 and then you're out here with the Five of Swords? Five of Swords, you could have a situation where you don't trust somebody. You could be being petty, sorry to say. Five of Wands on their side. I immediately got defensive. Somebody's being defensive. I also get the sense of like if there is some sort of animosity or drama or tension, I think that's the word. You guys are coming to the fight with the wrong weapons because you're out here with swords, they're out here with wands. I'm not sure how much this person is going to really be able to be victorious right now. Oh, wow. Page of Cups is the outcome. This is so bizarre. Now, the Page of Cups signifies an apology, an expression of emotions. It's good news. Why is the Sun card here? What is going on? I also get the sense of like trying to pretend everything is okay, but deep down inside, both of you are feeling the same way. Not pleasant. Why is the Sun card here? I get this person is on the defense. It can go vice versa. Maybe you're feeling that way. I don't know. But I strongly get that. Three of Cups. Three of Wands. King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. I get something good out of this. Like there's a potential here for everything to feel okay. Maybe to get together or, you know, to just have a good time. Somebody could be waiting on the other person, but somebody's acting very cold. This King of Swords is how it's coming off to me. It's, look at the way he's just standing there. It's not very inviting. But somebody could be wanting to say something or waiting on another to say something. What is this Five of Swords? Two of Cups, Ace, Nine of Pentacles. My goodness. And the Wheel of Fortune. And then you have a Fool card that fell in the reverse. So somebody might not be taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, or they feel like something is a risk. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be feeling like you're doing something, like you're the one that's putting in all the work, you're the one that's valuable here. There, I just get such like a pettiness. Could even be pompous. Maybe the letter P is significant. Maybe right now, oh, you know what I also get? Like, oh, look how well I'm doing. like showing off. For some of you, I get the sense of like, I helped you, like I built you up. Oh my goodness, Virgo, what the heck? Could go vice versa. For them, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. Bro, that's a family affair over here. Aries, Sag, Leo. Like, such strong fire. I feel like because this goes from Queen to King to Knight, I think this person, because I see the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, and this is about an opportunity, a second chance, a resurrection of something, right? Why the Five of Wands, though? I'm not sure if this is internal or external. There's so many court cards on this side, too, though. So there might just be a lot of drama with this person, or that this person is dealing with. Two of Swords. Somebody could be at a stalemate about something. There might be ignoring, too, with this Two of Swords, or just lack of proper communication. Nine of Cups. And the Strength card. They might be holding back. I also get the sense of they might be holding back their own drama. Maybe they feel like this is drama and holding back. If it's not drama, it might be like that it's a conflict of interest that is coming through. Maybe there's lack of being able to agree to disagree. Is there an opportunity for healing? I believe so. I just saw the Star card. Why is the Page of Cups here? And plus the Page of Cups is your outcome. You have the Devil, Capricorn, the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Page of Swords. Okay, so is the heart still in this? Yes. Is the attraction still there? With the Devil card, I'm going to say absolutely yes. However, there seems to be something that just isn't right with this Devil card. And this Knight of Page of Swords is saying that you're watching, or they're watching. Somebody is watching, but this is also communication. Now, I clarified the Page of Swords. This could be a work situation, Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant here. But there is also, like, working on this. But this Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, feeling trapped. And these eights that are showing up, you might be looking to see, or they are, if this is a cycle, possibly wanting to avoid that. Somebody also feels like something significantly has to change, break down, or that something is falling apart. Feeling stuck. Trying to manifest growth, but there's a lack of clarity here. All right, I feel like this is just going to be repetitive now. Let's take out 2 cards for you, Virgo. Virgo. I bury myself in work to forget you. And I hope that you can forgive me one day. So maybe you bury yourself in work to forget about this person. This person wants you to forgive them. Or maybe both of these. Maybe they bury themselves in work and they're hoping that you forgive them. Or maybe this is you. Again, take it as it resonates. Getting tired of saying the same thing. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra. I have to be mindful of the time because of the fact that I do have a job for the person who told me to get a job. Stupid. As a matter of fact, I would like for this to be my job. Libra. Okay, Libra. You have the Page of Wands, the Hermit, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Let's see what this Page of Wands is. Page of Wands has the situation. There could be some sort of communication. There might be flirty energy between you and someone. Magician, Nine of Wands, Six of Swords. I don't know why, but I get this feeling of somebody is tired of waiting. Tired of waiting. Let's keep going. What is the Hermit card here? You might have Virgo in your chart. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Something is moving very, very slow. I feel like something is moving slow. I don't know what you're trapped in your mind about, but I feel like this keeps replaying in your mind. But you keep going. You keep either investing in this, moving slowly with this, but there's something here that you're looking at. For them, they have the Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, the Sun. My goodness. Could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. This is like someone who's charming. Somebody wants to say something. Hey, brighten up your day. Why is the Five of Swords here? What is going on? This is such extreme energies. Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and there's Leo energy again with the Strength card. I feel like somebody is not hearing it. This might be you. What is going on? The Chariot, the Five of Pentacles. This is going nowhere. Do you feel played by someone? Is that what it is? Or manipulated? Listen, Libra, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it seems like such two extravagant energies where You're moving slowly with something. You're really looking at something closely. And I feel like you might be keeping to yourself. And whatever energy you're dealing with, there's very much of like this clear approach of an apology or being nice or wanting to, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if this is deceptive. I don't necessarily get that. But the outcome is kind of like somebody ignoring the situation. There's still, okay, so clearly something happened, Three of Swords, where there's pain, there's heartache, maybe, I don't know, third party or whatever. And I think you want to turn your back on that. So maybe that's what it is. Remember the flirty energy that I was saying that I was picking up on? Yeah. It's very possible that I don't get a sense of manipulation, but I don't think you trust someone here. And I think, listen, Libra, if there's somebody that keeps coming back around, hey, I love you, or hey, what's up, whatever, and trying to be nicey, and you're like, you're not pulling this again. Or I don't trust you, or you did this. I don't care if you want to be my friend. I don't care if you, I don't care. You want to let go of whatever this is. You want to push this away. And I would say, Libra, that is best for you. Because you're still, with that mentality, you're standing in your power. You're bringing more peace into your life. The heavy burden, which is whatever this situation is, I think you'll overcome it here. You'll feel definitely much more secure with you. For some of you, you have a support system. Use that support system. Let's take out the hidden oracle cards. Okay. I'm starting to understand our connection. And I can't stop thinking about you. Now, for some, maybe that's you saying to the person, I'm starting to understand our connection. Our connection is something that's a karmic cycle, and I need to let you go. And my lesson was to learn how to say no a long time ago instead of waiting so long. I don't know. I'm giving an example. Now, it could be that this person is starting to understand the connection. However, this outcome with the Five of Swords, that pain is still there. You have Five of Swords, Two of Swords, again, Three of Swords somewhere here. Can you overcome this? Yeah, for sure. The Strength card is here. And for some of you, you're ignoring this person. I don't know if you trust them. They're waiting on you. So it's up to you, Libra, what you are going to do. And maybe for some of you, if this is still very painful, maybe this is about taking time, not jumping into something again. Maybe that's the boundary that you're setting. Like, no, you don't have access to me. Thanks, but no thanks. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. The Hermit card fell in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not investing in something anymore? For some of you, getting yourself out of this isolation period. I also get a sense of like somebody here could have been feeling depressed. Something isn't growing. For some of you, this is issues with finances. That's not for everyone. All right, let's see. What is the situation for Scorpio? My goodness, Nine of Cups just fell. What you want. Justice. Libra. Could be dealing with a Libra, have it in your chart, doesn't have to be. Justice. This is the situation. Balance, fairness. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, Five of Swords on your side. They have the Magician. The outcome is the King of Cups. That's Scorpio energy. All right, why is the Justice card here as the situation? Devil, Capricorn, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Look, more Capricorn, Queen of Pentacles. I get the sense of I think you're doing a lot here. And I don't even, like, even though this is a you and them, this to me is feeling very much like just you. Because I almost feel like you or them or whatever, maybe it's both of you at the same time, but I feel like someone's back is turned to the heaviness of or the toxicity of something, and this is how they're bringing back balance with the Justice card. I don't know if you set some boundary or if you're just pushing the energy away. And for some of you, gaining a sense of stability within you. Maybe for some of you, you're waiting for justice, waiting for things to balance out. I don't know. I don't know, Scorpio, because I also get the sense of like, for some of you, your heart has checked out. Or perhaps it's there, it's open, but like there's a different version of you. Why do you have the Five of Swords? For some of you, I got the phrase of like, I'll cut you, something like that. I don't even know what the phrase is. Maybe your stinger is out, Scorpio. You've had enough. 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 5 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. For some of you, you're like, I don't care about your apology. I don't care. You're just trying to charm me, whatever, boo-hoo. I don't trust you. Others of you, this is a fight within yourself where you do maybe want to open up emotionally, maybe you do want to give to this, but there is still some sorrow that is there, and you're like, no more. I'm not dealing with this. I don't want to deal with feelings, period. Feelings, ugh. You have the Star Aquarius energy, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands with this Magician on this person's side. Well, they're willing to try this again. They're tired. What is this Ace of Pentacles? A Strength card. I don't know what to tell you, but Scorpio, whoever this is, I get the sense of not wanting to give up. I think they might view you, or this could be them, where they're acting like solo, just about them, maybe just focused on them. But I almost get the sense of this is how they're viewing you. But again, it could be them. This could be you. There's a focus on like, what can I do? What more can I do? Whether it's for oneself or for the connection. Why is the King of Cups here? The Empress, Temperance. And wow, the 10 of, oh, the Lovers. What? Scorpio. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, this person feels like that's it. You are their person. You're their soulmate. They're not happy with how things are going. There is a sense of like, I don't know. It's not like they're not 100% happy with how things are going. I don't know what's going on, particularly for you, but my goodness. They might be trying to approach you, but you might not be saying anything. Maybe you're too cryptic, too mysterious. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just get this, like, this is my person. That's the... Anyway, let's take out Hidden Oracle. Let's see if this matches that. Hidden Oracle. Scorpio. Finding out the truth crushed me. I don't know what the truth is. Oh. I don't react when people mention you, and I replay conversations over and over. Or I replay our conversations. Finding out the truth crushed me. I don't know what the truth is, Scorpio. You know, maybe the truth is you told them to go F themselves, and that was the truth, and that hurt their feelings. I don't know. Maybe for you, maybe you found something out and it crushed you. I don't react when people mention you. I don't know if there's talks, like if you talk to other people about them, or if they talk to other people about you. There's a possibility in that. But I get the sense of like, I don't react when people mention you. Is they're just, somebody is trying to be firm, trying to be strong. And it could be you with this 5 of Swords. Even though there is hurt here. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I replay our conversations over and over. I don't know who that is. I don't really see much of that, but whatever. That obviously can resonate if it came out. Either way, your outcome is there's so much emotions that might be holding back. Somebody might be holding this back, or they're wanting to express this. I don't see necessarily that this is being expressed, but there's such a strong love here. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius, last but not least. And I'm already running late. Story of my life. Okay, Sagittarius. Maybe it's a prediction. Is 7 of Pentacles. Investment or reaping the fruits of your labor. 2 of Swords for you. Ignoring or not wanting to think about it. Stuck at a stalemate. Them, 7 of Cups. Wondering, confused. Your outcome, 8 of Swords. Trapped, stuck in the mind. What is this Seven of Pentacles? Why is that the situation? I get the sense of like, well, what are you doing? What happened? If you decided to ignore someone, someone is like, what happened? Justice, Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Libra energy. I think someone is being stubborn. You could be dealing with somebody who has Taurus in their chart. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart. Because with this Four of Cups and Four of Swords, this is telling me like the emotions there are a little on the complacent side. There might be this feeling of like, oh, am I going to miss out and whatever. And then the Four of Swords, it's like somebody's not doing something about it. So it could be that the investment in this situation, or maybe to make things right, somebody is lacking in that. Why is the Two of Swords here? And maybe that's why you're ignoring this person, or you're choosing to not give them energy. Cancer energy with the Chariot. You have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles, and there's the Three of Swords again. I don't think you want to engage with something that is going to leave you feeling disappointed. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like whoever you're dealing with feels like, oh, well, things were going right. Things were going good. My heart is open here. You know, maybe we spoke about something serious or making this committed, or I don't know, with this Ace of Pentacles. But something felt secure in this person's perspective. Eight of Wands, and things are moving forward. Seven of Cups. Well, where is this going now? Person might have pride issues. Why is the Eight of Swords the outcome? The Queen of Cups, so we have a matching pair. The Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. This might be you holding back on what you want to express. I also feel like you're trying to live in the moment. And I don't know if this is about avoiding. What is this here? This is so bizarre. For some of you, I feel like this is you. It doesn't really have to be you, but I feel like sometimes you feed this person maybe little white lies for them to leave you alone. Or to not pry or something like this. What happened? Oh, Lord. The trolls. I wonder why they do that. You know? Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I don't like that the Seven of Swords is there. Empress, Death card. What is that? Three of Wands, Five of Swords. Are you avoiding this person? I don't think, not necessarily, because this doesn't look over. Now, for some of you, this is over for you. You're like, boy, bye kind of thing. Somebody might see something in a different light. I feel like somebody wants to just take this leap of faith and The other person is like, is just silent. You're hurt. You could be hurt by relationships in general. It doesn't have to be necessarily from this person. If this is not you, this is them. I feel like, though, with this High Priestess being here, there is this shared love. But I also get the sense of like somebody needs to do better. Just all over the place right now. Something could be done for you and not for them, or vice versa. Lovers, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work on this. Somebody's hurt. Somebody doesn't know where things are going to go. Let's take out Hidden Truth Oracle. I'm trying to communicate with you is literally what I just heard in my head. I'm trying to communicate with you. We are on Sagittarius. I hope that one day you can forgive me. You came closer than anyone. You know what's so bizarre is when I do these all sign readings, and I rarely do it because it requires a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy. Like, I'm feeling very exhausted right now.